Okay, so I have to tell you about this supposed date I was supposed to have tonight, okay? Because I tell people about my dating life and people think that I'm making it up. I don't make these things up, they really happen. Okay, so I'm supposed to go on a date with this guy tonight. He's really excited to go out with me. Okay. So he texts me this morning and says, let's have a date night tonight and do dinner and a movie. I say, okay. I'm not doing anything. Sounds fun. It's Saturday. I'm young. I'm mildly attractive. And I'm single. Let's do it. Alright. So, this is in the morning. So about 3 o'clock, I'd text him and say, what time are you thinking? And he says, oh, I don't know, 9. Okay, cool. Fine. Whatever. Go do my thing. Go to the gym. Run errands. Whatever. Text him at like 6:30 and ask him when and where, because he lives about 30 minutes away, so I wanted to coordinate. No response. Text him again at 7:30. No response. 8 o'clock, he says, call me. I call him within a minute of the text. Not that I'm desperate, but my phone just happened to be sitting next to me. So I call him at 8 o'clock, no answer. Okay. So at 9:10 he texts me, and his response after all of these texts, this date and everything that's supposed to be set up, his response at 9:10 is, suck me off. Right. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. So, I respond, question mark. Because I'm slightly confused as to what has happened. At about 5 minutes later, he texts me back and says, I'm fucking hard. While I am happy and excited to hear that for this big news for him, I was expecting a date. So I say, and I'm reading this text word for word, I say, okay, so first you ask me to go on a date, then you completely blow me off. Then you think you're going to come over to my house at 10 o'clock at night and I'm going to give you a blowjob. Ha, you're funny. His response, it was a total joke. I got a terrible call from my doctor. The cancer is back. I'm not really dating material tonight. Are you effing kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? Now, I've heard some pretty snazzy stories before, but this one I think is right up there with one of the biggest bullshits. So let me read this again. Suck me off. Question mark. I'm totally hard. My thing. Then he says, it was a total joke. I got a terrible call from my doctor. The cancer is back. Not really date material tonight. I'm sorry, I'm too old for this shit. So my response is, so you found out about cancer. Then you're joking about getting a blowjob. Doesn't really add up to me. And of course, no response. So we go from a date, which I was excited about. So we go from a date to sucking dick to now he has cancer. This has been quite the emotional roller coaster for both he and I. And I think I may officially give up on dating and sex, and as I've stated before, see if I can figure out how to impregnate myself like a frog. If I can get those tubes and things and whatever the girl parts have and get it all and mingle and have my children and be happy by myself, raise my little babies. Anyway, so that's it. Terrible night. Now it's Saturday, 10 o'clock, and I'm drinking a bottle of Yellowtail and watching a bad Brendan Fraser movie. Oh God, this is my life. Good night.